Okay, boomers, your time has come. Today's video, I'm going to talk to you about 8 reasons why you need to go and start your YouTube channel. Because honestly, now is the time to do it. You have a full life of experience, wisdom, passion, hobbies, legacy that you can share with future generations. And so today's video, I want to share my thoughts on why now is the perfect time. So let's get into it. Okay, reason number 1, fact, between 2024 and 2027, this is the silver tsunami. So 4.1 million boomers are reaching the age of 65 every single year for that 3-year period. That is 11,200 people every single day celebrating a very happy 65th birthday. So just don't try to blow out a bunch of candles after you walk up a flight of stairs. Okay, Ma? I'm just kidding, you guys. My mom lives in Florida, so there are no stairs. Now, reason number 2, fact, 70% of people between the ages of 65 and 69 are retired. And what that means is 2 things. 1, if that's you and you're retired, you have a really robust platform with which to express your passion, creative outlet, hobbies, interests, all of the things I mentioned. But what makes that so much better is that there's now a larger potential viewership for your channel, because all of the people in your same age range, in your cohort, are going to have all of this extra free time on their hands, and you bet your ass they're going to be on YouTube. Gen Xers and Boomers, they use YouTube for how-to videos. They use YouTube to keep up to date on certain topics and news, and they use it for nostalgia purposes. So you have a very broad viewership to potentially attract to your channel. And because you're in their same demographic, they're going to relate to you. They're going to have a shared experience with you, and that's going to be really great for growing a YouTube channel. Reason number 3, fact. Boomers and Gen Xers are the fastest growing demographic on YouTube in terms of viewership. So what does all of this mean? It means that, number 1, YouTube is not just about catering to the kids who are watching mindless Minecraft videos. It means that there is space for you. There's space for me. And this cohort of older folks is increasing by the day. And in fact, Gen Xers make up 1.5 billion views per day on YouTube. So I say this a little cheeky. As a parent with adult children, the satisfaction you get when you sit down one of your adult children after they've done something dumb, something rash, like maybe they quit their job, the way that you get to speak to them, to share a life lesson, to kind of poke holes in the way that they think. The satisfaction you get from those conversations. Now imagine you get to do that to literally thousands of Gen Xers, just like me, who are probably doing dumb stuff all the time. Doesn't that sound fun to you guys? So anyways, I say that in jest, but I think you get what I'm putting down. The 4th reason is that you can potentially earn some income in retirement. Now, there's no guarantees, but for those of you who reach a certain milestone in terms of viewership and watch time hours, you can start to earn ad revenue on your videos. So just for being yourself and talking and sharing your wisdom and your thoughts, you can potentially earn money every month in retirement through ads. Now, the second thing is, if you want to get a little more serious about it, if you have something you can package and sell, whether it's a physical product or a digital product, you can use YouTube as a marketing arm to reach more people to potentially sell that product. So what do you have under your belt? What expertise do you have that you can package into a concise, digestible, sellable product, whether that's a virtual product or whether that's something you sell through an online shop like Etsy, for example? That will be another great way to stay busy, to stay active, and to earn some extra coin on the side. Now, the 5th reason is that your expertise actually matters. And this is a little abstract because you've lived for a long time and you've picked up a lot of knowledge along the way. And there's a good probability that you don't necessarily appreciate all the things that you know. And I'm going to give you some examples here, but imagine you spent your career in the trades. You've worked with your hands for decades, building, crafting, fixing. You have something to share. Not a lot of people have that depth and experience. Now imagine you have decades, maybe working in white collar work, professional services. Maybe you've owned a small business. Maybe you've worked in people leadership or sales or professional development. These are all things that others could learn from you. Maybe you've spent decades focusing on your family, raising your family, maintaining your household or your homestead, planning family trips, get-togethers, working on house renovations, maintaining a property or a family farm. These are also skills that you learn over the course of a lifetime that not a lot of people just instinctually have. These are things that people have to learn, and you can help them learn those things. And then finally, maybe you spent decades in the arts. Maybe you've been a musician earlier in your life, or you're a painter. Maybe you are doing video or photography. Again, all transferable skills. And these might be things, again, that you might not fully appreciate about yourself. You might just assume that a lot of other people have these same skills. But the truth is they don't. And a lot of people would benefit from hearing from you. The sixth reason is to learn new skills and stay mentally active. YouTube is a great way to stay up with technology because it's always evolving. They're bringing in artificial intelligence. You get to use your phone, edit videos, and just all around use a computer a lot more. And what's great about YouTube is that it'll also keep you mentally sharp as well, because it's going to challenge you as you create videos to write out your thoughts on what you want to talk about. It's going to challenge you to articulate better and think more critically about how you communicate. You're going to have to do some self-reflection to make sure that what you're suggesting in your videos is accurate and meeting the need of your audience. And it's also going to stretch you creatively as well, because you're going to have to come up with novel and unique ways to film and keep your audience engaged. So all of that, when you think about the technological aspect of it and then the sort of, mental sharpness that's required, it's going to keep you mentally dialed in as you progress on your YouTube journey. The seventh reason is the community building and connection elements to it. And I think it's pretty safe to say that loneliness at any age is a problem, and especially so as you get older and as maybe relationships become harder to maintain, whether those are people in the community or people at a distance. I know in today's day and age, siblings and children tend to move away from the place that they grew up, and that's to find maybe better job prospects or improve their quality of life. But needless to say, we're not as physically close to each other as we've been in the past. So it's really important in retirement to stay connected to other people, whether that's in person or virtually through an online community. And YouTube is a great way to build a community around yourself and your interests and to find other people that you can relate to. And then the eighth way is your legacy. And this might sound a little trite, but think about the way people used to communicate family history and stories prior to the internet. It was word of mouth by people in the family, and it depended on how detailed and how good of a storyteller you were. And maybe there was some papers scrapped together, family tree that was mostly incomplete, official documents like immigration papers or a marriage license or a birth certificate. But by and large, we didn't really track our family histories beyond one or two generations. Now, for the first time, we have an opportunity to directly talk to our descendants in a way that we've never been able to do before, by recording video and speaking directly to them, recounting your life experience, where you've been, what you've done, how your family came to be where they are, the type of work you and your family participated in, the lineage, the extended family. All of those things could be communicated through long form video and saved for posterity. And I'm not suggesting that you could make these videos even public on YouTube, but you can upload them, make them private, and just simply share them with family members that can then pass them down to generations. And what this will give is people within your lineage who you may otherwise never been able to meet in person, they'll be able to see your face and hear your voice and feel your experience. And now is the only time in human history that we've ever been able to do this. So it would be kind of cool to take advantage of that. Now, my bonus reason number 9 is that it's never too late. And I want to introduce you to Mike. He has a YouTube channel called Old Me Living Better. And Mike is impressive because he's been on YouTube for just over 2 months. He's got almost 4,000 subscribers on his channel. He caters to other seniors, and he's simply sharing his experience, his perspective, his thoughts on where he's at in his life. And he's helping other people also find their voice on YouTube. He put out a video. It's a video about how he created a YouTube channel at 80 years old. And he was offering advice to others who also wanted to start a channel.
So, do you want to start a YouTube channel? I hope you do. It's the most exciting thing you can do. I started my YouTube channel just 3 weeks ago.
This video has almost 40,000 views on it. Just think of the impact he's having, the way he's helping other seniors. You never would have thought there would be other 80-year-olds who want to start their YouTube channel, but there are 40,000 views worth of validation for that idea alone. So what ideas do you have? What expertise do you have? What passions, skills, interests, stories do you have that can serve somebody else, that can serve an entire community of people, that can help people feel connection and relate to you, all while giving you a sense of mission and purpose and a hobby and something to challenge you to stay sharp and active as well. So that's my question to you as you think about what you're going to be doing in retirement. You have a long life ahead of you. If you're 65, you may as well fill that with something that you might find meaningful and fulfilling. So that's my 2 cents. Hopefully you found this helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next video.